In this sense, let's go through a couple of tricks that are going to allow us to draw in the most quick and synthetic way possible. For instance, if we want to draw a box that is above another box, usually we are going to start always with the one that is hiding the other. That is, if I'm going to start drawing a box that is above another one, what I'm going to do is basically draw from the top to the bottom. That is exactly the opposite of what you would expect if you were building a house. In that sense, you would usually start building from the bottom to the roof. So we are going to do exactly the opposite thing in this case. We are going to draw first of all the roof, the ceiling, and then gradually we are going down. And why do we do such a thing? Because that way we are going to save a lot of edges that otherwise we would need to erase. So here we have our first box, which is nice, which is dandy, and here below this one I am going to start drawing another one. So only in this case I already know here all these edges are going to be perfectly hidden. The same if I want to draw here another box which is also going to be in front of this one here. So I will fully draw that box. Let me see, how am I going to determine it? It's going to be partially here, laterally placed. Also, the fact that I'm first sketching slightly with a pencil before I go with the ball pen, and that will go here down, and with a ruler, this is going to allow me to save a lot of time also, as you can see. So this way I just only have to join the dots again. As I told you before, it is also very advisable to draw those boxes, those elements, those components that are going to be in front of others. That means if this box here is below this one and behind this other one at the same time, that means that if I have to choose which one to draw first and which one to draw afterwards, this is going to be the last. So here you go. And finally this big one here. And finally. So, in case we want to draw, for instance, here a door which allows us to access this terrace, I'm going to draw here a couple of doors and windows. Let's line all up. Here some banisters, another door that leads us to this other terrace, the main entrance to the house, and here let's put some big windows, something like that. Nice. Here another attachment here. What about this one here? Let's assume here we are going to draw that would be not really compatible with the garage, since we wouldn't have space enough here in order to get into the room. So we are going to draw here a kind of porch. Okay, Something like that is going to be nice enough. Here another little window, and same thing here. Nice. So once I sketched with my pencil, I am going to trace as clean as possible. So in this available space here, we are going to draw a swimming pool. Swimming pools can be easily conceived in the terms that it is basically a hole in the ground. So that is exactly what we are going to draw. We are going to first draw the space in which we are going to draw that hole. It's not going to be the typical rectangle. Let's do that, for instance, in a T shape. That way you will be able to find out the different relationships in accordance to the different parts of our swimming pool. For instance, if our swimming pool is going to be three rectangles deep, something like this, that is going to be the depth of our swimming pool. That means here we are also going to see the depth. Here all this face of the swimming pool is going to be perfectly visible, also that one. You may ask yourself, why am I drawing these lines without the ruler? Well, it turns out we are going to see those lines slightly distorted by the water. Okay, so this is all the space here. We're going to have some grass. We are also going to draw the surrounding stone of the swimming pool. Here we go. A little bit more. That's it. Nice and tidy. Somewhere here we're going to draw the stairs, the ladders. Here we draw one. Here we're going to draw another one. Here we're going to add some showers. And the rest, we already know how this is going to look like. It's going to be a yard and a garden. So here we go. This is going to be the water line. Therefore, let's draw a little bit of hatching here. Texture. Especially close to the boundaries of the water line. Some tiles. Always following the right directions. Here we go. So you see the idea, you see the point of the quickness and the speed of this kind of technique. We spend a little bit more than a quarter an hour, 15 minutes, long 15 minutes, and as you can see the space is already defined.